Monday morning, Instagram mission. Gotta get out there before breakfast, out there, take photos and do a bit of filming. I'm seriously lacking scenes of Dublin in the vlog, so I'm gonna get some of them done and try to capture some cool pictures as well. So, good morning and let's do this. Headed straight to Dublin. Run away 1,000 miles, but it don't seem to be far enough. Always great for more. I did my best to leave my past behind, but it always finds its way, come knocking on my door. Good day, Dublin morning traffic is mental. The moment with all the Lewis works, it's just insane. Right guys, right now I think the vlog is kind of, it's like some sort of in-between territory between stuff. I talked about this before, that it's always when we come back from a big trip like what we did. There's a kind of a, it's not a, I suppose vlogger's blues, but it's like trying to get back into reality here and then trying to find the exciting stuff to vlog about in the everyday life. And because of that, maybe a lot of the vlogs have been a bit random lately. But also, my days have been very random as well. Like, I mean, it's that time of the autumn. You know, the weather is just turning. It's not as nice as is. You know, you have to start wearing more clothes, and the rain comes and goes. And to be honest with you, it's been horrible. Summer wasn't really great this year here in Ireland at all. So I'm pretty happy that we got away somewhere warm. Yeah, it's been very. And now when the autumn comes, it's just, you know, it's getting darker earlier, and you know, the sun comes up later, and you kind of, your body starts craving for more sleep and all that usual autumn stuff. So you're gonna try to get adjusted to the fact that you're not getting the natural vitamin B anymore into your body from the sun and all that sort of stuff. So vitamin D, sorry. So yeah, it's definitely an adjustment time, but and I think in a way in the vlogs as well, I'm kind of struggling between the you know, because the traveling is definitely one of my big passions, and which I want to do more and more and more. But I'm trying to find the balance between all the other stuff and the travel, because at the moment I'm not in a position to travel full time. Like I got work here that pays the rent and pays the bills, and you know, that's that has to be done first. And you know, I have quite a lot of other commitments here in Dublin at the moment. So the other side of the vlogs have to be my daily life here in Dublin, and yeah, I want it to be a part of the vlogs as well, and then all the music stuff as well, because I mean I am a full-time musician, so that's kind of important part of this. So yeah. I just wanted to tell you guys, I don't want to say that, you know, if they feel a bit random at the moment, it's just the way my life is at the moment. So hopefully you guys don't mind it. I am trying to kind of come up with a lot of ideas for more kind of defined vlogs of issue or related to some other issues, and which I kind of talked about, like the last week we had the one about the laws changing about the rosewood and the guitar and that kind of stuff. Like, but they're, you know, they come when there's something that I find interesting, or something that I find that you guys should know about, or something I'm trying to kind of bring up. So when those kind of things come up, then I'll vlog about them. But yeah, just wanted to let you know that as random as this is, it is my life at the moment. So there you go. Now I've got to get into editing, and it's going to be one of those days when I'm going to try to edit as much as possible. I talked about this before, that if if I realized that if I spend a couple of days a week, sit down and edit, like 3 vlogs, it takes a lot of pressure off me, and it allows me time to do other stuff. It allows me more time to work on the weekly song and all that sort of stuff. So that's what's in the plans right now, and so I'm gonna get in the office, sit down, and it's gonna be a bit of a monster session of editing. And then later on, I'm playing in a porterhouse. I've got a session there, so trying to get all this done before the session. So yep, there we go, guys. Talk to you in a bit. Sneaky coffee, essential vloggers choose for editing. Same as studio work if I'm recording. Gotta have coffee. I really need to get that 10 to 18 millimeter Canon lens. For my small studio, this is just way too. This is as wide as it goes. I'm trying to figure anything. Let's talk quickly about. Sorry about the mess of the cables. It's to be organized at a further time. I'm video editing. Okay. I think I'm actually quite horrendously bad about organizing my files. All I do is put them in monthly file folders, and then at the end of the month I dump that into a separate hard drive so that I have a room in my hard drive again. If I have GoPro stuff, I put them in a separate folder for this, like a monthly folder as well. I don't always have it. It depends if I'm filming. If we're traveling, then I would probably have some GoPro footage. If I'm recording any shows, then I would have a GoPro footage. The GoPro footage is pretty heavy stuff, so I put it on a separate folder. As soon as I used it, I usually back that up into the hard drive so that the computer hard drive doesn't get too full. Yeah, but I should get better at cataloging and that sort of stuff, but I just simply don't have time to do that. So what I do is I actually got a project here which is called Vlog 200, and now I'm at 300 something, so that means that I'm still using the same project. What I do is I just leave the first and the last clip which have the text on it and delete everything between, and then I drop in all the other stuff and then move everything around so I have the text where I want it to be. I know it sounds like a little bit of lazy man's way, but it's more the practicalities of how I get stuff done fast enough, and to me that's what it's all about. If there's a quicker way, let me know in the comments, and I'll give it a go. But right now, for me, this is the quickest way, and if you don't know by now, I'm all about the speed and how I can be most productive I possibly can in the least amount of time. So what I do then is I just do the same project, I just have a different event where I dump all the files that I want to use for the project. I think I'm going to use them, and then I drop them from there to the timeline and set them up the way I want them to be. Edit them from there. Usually at the end I add the music, and then I do final edit with the music, make sure everything kind of matches up. But when I do these bigger days of vlog editing, the thing is that first I have to actually look through my footage of what I've shot in the past, like whatever week, and which ones I'm going to be using for this vlog. So when you do daily, like that, you film during the day, edit during the night, it's a little bit easier because you remember everything. But at this stage, you're gonna have to figure out which part of the story was that in. So that takes me a little bit longer time. Yeah, just a little thing about how my vlog editing kind of stuff goes. Because as I said, I've been doing this so much lately, so I thought I'd let you in on a little bit of it, how it's going. Anyway, upwards and onwards. Let's do some editing. First vlog, exporting. Doing okay with time. Yeah. Now, export this, upload to YouTube, and edit next one. Onwards and upwards. I might have another coffee. Talk to you in a bit. I'm on my 3rd cup of coffee. And it's only 2 o'clock. Don't tell anybody. Burning bridges made out of gold. Your ghost still haunts me.
Today has been a very productive day. Just have to squeeze enough energy out of me to get through the session. We'll be fine.
It's the only way I know you'll go.